We begin with the latest from the unrest in America's second largest city, Los Angeles, where chaos has erupted over recent raids by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents. At least 2,000 U.S. National Guard troops were mobilized by President Donald Trump to quell tensions, a move that drew sharp criticism from Democratic governors who called it an alarming abuse of power. When asked about the deployment, the president, unfazed, hinted that more troops could be sent to other parts of the country as well.
You don't plan to invoke the Insurrection Act? Do you plan to send troops to Los Angeles?
Well, we're going to have troops everywhere. We're not going to let this happen to our country. We're not going to let our country be torn apart like it was under Biden.
Mr. President, do you foresee those protests spreading to other cities, Chicago, New York, for example, in the next few days?
Yes, we're going to be watching it very closely. And when they spit at people, you know, they spit. That's their new thing. They spit, and worse, you know what they throw at them, right? And when that happens, I have a little statement. They say, they spit, we hit. And I told them, nobody's going to spit on our police officers. Nobody's going to spit on our military.
The decision to activate the National Guard against the wishes of the state governor marks the first time a president has done so since 1965. The National Guard is a reserve military force called in during natural disasters or civil unrest, but it usually requires coordination between state and federal authorities. However, Sunday marked the third straight day of demonstrations in Los Angeles, where thousands blocked a major freeway and set vehicles ablaze. In one shocking moment, a journalist was injured after being hit by a rubber bullet.
You just shut the fuck up.
Police used flashbangs, smoke grenades, and rubber bullets on crowds that had taken to the streets to protest the president's aggressive immigration crackdown.
I was on top of an electrical box on the corner across from the agents, and the crowd was moving in, so they employed the crowd control tactics like the tear gas, and it was too close to me, so I decided to get down and kick it away. And as soon as I kicked my second can, I got hit. Coming over here, there was rubber bullets shooting over my head while I was next to the journalist even. Like, I was talking with an Australian reporter, and it went right by my head. I had to duck, and it almost hit the journalist.
California Governor Gavin Newsom slammed Trump's decision online, calling it unlawful, and even threatened to sue the Trump administration over the deployment. In a war of words on social media, Newsom and U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth traded insults. Newsom called it a political spectacle, while Hegseth warned that U.S. Marines could be sent next if violence continued. Meanwhile, the FBI is offering a reward of up to $50,000 for information about a man who allegedly threw rocks at police vehicles during the unrest. The Los Angeles Police Department declared several rallies unlawful as protesters threw projectiles, bottles, and objects at officers. Mayor Karen Bass blamed the federal government for provoking chaos through aggressive immigration raids and military-style enforcement. The anti-ICE protest flared on June 6 and escalated over the weekend, leading to dozens of arrests, mostly from what authorities say are undocumented immigrants and suspected gang members. Scenes from Los Angeles over the last 3 days show a city on edge, and the tensions appear to be only escalating.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$1 idioma.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.